attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
I'll answer some shit. Cocksuckers, man. Look, man. I was gonna give ICP some fame. Faggy Too Dope and Silent Gay, I was gonna give them some fame. I was gonna fucking bring them out and let them, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never played in no arena like this fucking big. They ain't never did no shit this big before. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna fucking make them have their debut, man. Help them sell fucking 5 more records out of the 15 that they've sold already. Insane Clown pussies underneath.
Which one are you? I don't know. It don't matter. But you still got dick-sucking lips. I don't want to smear your makeup, little boy. But oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's Silent Gay? Where's Violent J? He was sucking it better.
And they're gonna come out with these dials on their own. After you do this, they gonna say, hey, you can make more money like that. Stupid act, big fuck as fuck.
That's what I meant to spell and I misspelled it. Sorry.
I can't live my life on broke no more.
Clowns, you know, the real thing. Oh, dude, if they came up on the stage with me, I'm sorry. But all them little felonies I got, that'd be nothing. Forget about them.
Hey, yo, Wartime. I want to talk to y'all one more time before I leave here tonight. This is a more serious issue, though. This is some serious shit. Remember last time I was talking about it was serious? This is really serious shit. I know that you guys may have heard or read in the paper or seen on the news or whatever that I've been having a little beef with this group called the Insane Clown Pussies. But what I'm here to tell you tonight is that shit is not true. As a matter of fact, we got ICP here tonight. So where's ICP? Bring him out.
Boo!
We got the Insane Clown Pussies here tonight for the very first time ever making their debut in a stadium this big. And what I'm here to tell you tonight, Worcester, is that it is all good between me and the Insane Clown Pussies. Fucking faggots. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I think we're gonna have a problem here.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws on the floor like family. Tommy just burst to the door. We started whipping her ass first and before. They first were divorced, throwing her over furniture. It's the return of the, oh wait, no way, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said,
hi everybody, this is my friend Dr. Dre. He's okay, just send money, lots of it, or he won't be. Say bye to the people, Dre.
fuck you, idiots, Dr. Dre's dead, he's locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicken Slim Shady, I'm sick of him. Look at him, walking around, grabbing it, you know what, flipping it, you know who.
Yeah, but he's so cute though.
Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedroom. But sometimes I wanna get on TV and it's let loose with head, but it's cool for Tom Green on. My bum is on your lips, my bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids and expect them not to know what a woman's. Of course they're gonna know when in the course is by the time they get 4th grade, they got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who cut other people open like cannibals. But if we can hump at animals and animals, and there's the reason that a man and another man can't elope. But if you feel like I feel, I got the antidote. Women wear your pantyhose, spin the chorus, let it go. I'm Slim Shady, it's not the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just in my teddy. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Please stand up. Please stand up.
Cause I'm Slim Shady, it's not the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just in my teddy. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Please stand up. Please stand up.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his rap to sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me.
What's lit? What if you win? Wouldn't it be weird?
Why? But you guys can just lie to get me here so y'all can sit me here next to Britney Spears. Say Christina Aguilera better switch me chips so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst. Hear him argue over who she gave that to first. Fucking bitch put me on blast on MTV.
But I think he's married to Kim Hee.
I should download an audio and MP3 and show the whole world how you gave him an MPD. I'm sick of you little bullet boy groups. All you do is annoying me, so I have been sent here to destroy you. And there's a million of us just like me, bust like me, who just don't give a fuck like me, dress like me, walk, talk, and act like me. It just might be the next best thing.
Without quite me.
I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitated. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitated. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? I'm like a head trip to listen to, cause I'm only giving you things you talk about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got the balls to say it in front of y'all, and I don't gotta be false or sugarcoating it all. I just get on the mic and spit it, and whether you like to admit it, I just shit it better than 90% of you rappers out there. Then you wonder how can kids eat up these albums like, oh, this is funny. At the rate I'm going when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in the nursing home flirting. Pants and nurses asses when I'm jacking off a jerkin that I'm jerking, but this whole bag of Viagra isn't working. And every single person is a Slim Shady lurking. It could be working in Burger King, sitting on your rings, or in the parking lot circling, screaming, I don't give a fuck, with his windows down and his system up. So will the real Shady please stand up and put one of those fingers on and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. And one more time, loud as you can. How's it go? I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Massachusetts, one more time. Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up.
Hey yo, now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you don't give a fuck, or you don't give a fuck, say fuck yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say shit yeah. Say hell yeah. Say oh yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say fuck yeah. Yeah.
Peace, Massachusetts. Peace, Boston. We love you. Peace.
B12.
Should be everywhere. Thank you. Call me Marshall one more time and you don't know me, you about to get socked in your fucking face. What's up, Marshall? It's crackalating. You keeping it gangster? Much success, much success. I wish you much success, Doc.
Oh boy, I just can't wait till we get to Detroit, baby. July 6th and 7th. The 6th, we at Joe Louis Arena, baby. We're killing them. The 7th, we're at the Palace. Oh my God, Dr. Dre, 2001, Eminem, Ice Cube, the tour of the future. How can we do it? Big Daddy, somebody get me a cheeseburger.